What's that you say, Rob? Huh? I catch you playing 8-bit again? Huh? You playing 8-bit? Huh? 8-bit? You gotta lay off that stuff, man. No more 8-bit, okay? No more 8-bit. You missed the 16-bit era, 32-bit, 64-bit. After that, they didn't start caring about bits anymore. You gotta get out of it, man. Looking at me. Stop.
Oh, sorry guys. Hey, back to part 2 of how to record video game footage. So now I have everything set up perfectly here. I got my camera in front of the TV, like so, and as you can see here on the view screen, now I'm not using this camera obviously, so this isn't going to be as good a quality, but I try to line it up the best I can. And actually, let me take the display off here. And actually, as you can see, the controller there is kind of missing in the picture. See it there and there. But that's how you have to do it here. It has to be cropped off a little bit, I've found. See, the time is cropped off. Now, maybe with your camera, it might be different. I don't know. So, you want to line this up the best that you can, so when you're recording video game footage, you won't have to fiddle around with any editing software. You can just go right into the footage and upload it to YouTube. Now, originally I used to use the hard drive like an idiot, and I didn't realize that I didn't have to do that. It was a pain in the ass because I used to have to take the camera, remove it from where it was set up to bring it over here, because I didn't have a USB cord, a mini USB cord, which actually plugs into the front of the unit here, behind that panel, and into the computer. I didn't have a cord that would reach. So it was a pain in the you-know-what, because I would have to move my camera, bring it over here every couple hours, and it just was a pain. And then I would have to fiddle around, and it would take me 10 minutes to get it perfectly aligned again. So I decided to go with Pro Duo cards, which thankfully my camera has a slot. Sorry, I'm using natural light here. These Pro Duo cards, which you can get up to, I think, 32 gigabytes. This is an 8 gigabyte one. And it actually goes right into the side of the unit here. See the slot? So this is good because then I can just put this into the camera. When I'm done recording, I take it out, put it right into my computer, into my media slot down there. See? Put it right into there. So let me show you guys how this is going to look after I put this in. So put this into the side here. Now I may have moved it a little bit. That's the thing. You got to be very careful. So let's record here, and this is how I do it. Test, 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 test. Alright? Now, be sure to not pull the media card out before it's done reading the media. I've done this before, and it ends up like corrupting all the data on the card. You'll end up losing a lot of stuff, and it's just a pain in the ass, and you're going to have to reformat your card on your camera, and it's just a mess. So just be patient. Okay, the icon is ready, so I'm going to take this out, put it into my media card here. Green light comes on, it's going to start to read it, and I can import files. So we'll tag this test, and there it is there. Here, and this is how it shows up. This is how I do it. Test, test, test. Now it'll never test. It'll never be perfectly aligned, right, as you can see. Here, and this is how I do it. Test, test. It'll never be like perfectly aligned the way it is on the TV, unless you are like super meticulous and are so anal retentive I can't even imagine. But this will show up nice on YouTube. It's going to come in with no black borders or anything. it may look like there's a border up here, but that's just how the media player looks. But as you can see, I got the controller here. You always want to look for like markers to gauge how it's going. And then I have the date and the time there. This is nice and parallel. Nice and parallel. So I got it set up good here. I'm going to be ready to record. As you can see, that's what it looks like on the TV. I got the controller. Missing a little bit on the edge there. And I'm missing this here on the date here. Now, if I wanted to, I could go back. I could move the camera over a little bit. But really, we're not missing too much here. So I would say, I would give this the green light and say it's ready to record. Now, you may have an instance where you might have your borders messed up a little more. Say you started recording and you were, hitting the sauce one night. You didn't realize how bad you had this messed up. Here's my Vegas Pro 9. I use Vegas Pro 9 to do all my editing. It's a great program. It's a bit on the pricey side. It's about $500, $550. I'm still learning how to do a lot of stuff with it. Now that I have the summer off from school, from college, I'll be able to dip into this more and learn more techniques and learn more tricks and stuff. So I'm going to be tinkering around with that. So let's drag this into here. You just have to drag that into there like that, and I'll show you how to crop something if, say, you didn't have it aligned right. Like, let's pretend for a moment, if we will, that this is all screwed up. You can't, it's offset. There's a big black border over here. It's just crooked or whatever. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on, no, not new. You're going to want to click on File, go down to Properties. Probably can't see it. I don't have a capture card from my computer. You want to go to this envelope up here, and you want to match the media settings. Okay. See how it says match media settings? Now I know that a lot of these I've recorded at the same settings. Yep, that's one that's the same. The Sony camera always records at a format that's known as AVC HD. So you can just click on that. That's going to match your media settings. You want to go to full resolution quality. You want to click it to best. Click apply, and then see how it makes it fit into the box there. Now, you want to go down to here where it says Event Pan Crop. Do that. And basically you're going to see like a grid here. And you can basically move this around. You can see how you can pull it in and pull it out, and look at what it does over there. You see? I can actually pull it out and make it small like that, so it looks like you're watching it on a television set or whatnot. Or I can drag it back out a little bit. So you can fix the border that way using this thing. So do what you gotta do, and you can erase those black borders. Alright guys, that's the end of part 2. I'll be back and show you some more stuff. Alright, peace.